mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and fellas, both of these teams are going to be interesting to watch down the stretch as the postseason races continue to take shape.
100%, Matt. These two clubs have put themselves in position to play a lot of meaningful games the rest of the way. And even though they're not in the same division, you can bet they're looking at each other knowing it's games like this one coming up that will give them huge confidence and momentum heading into the last weeks of the season.
Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So now into the box is Elvis Andrus. He will lead this one off today. Danny Jansen is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 107.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's popped up. And that's going to land foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gurriel's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next, here is Matt Chapman. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the 1st here. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a fairly solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Wind up and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Manaea has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out. Next, it'll be Bo Bichette. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on the way. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Minaya has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Allen recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 58 runs batted in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A's go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here's George Springer. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, Dero, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box. All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
276 the average coming in for him. 34 home runs and an even 80 RBIs. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So to get his day started at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch on its way. Jonathan Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now, Mark Canha.
Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. This is foul right side. The 3-2 one more time. Hit sharply toward the right side. Davis is there to put it away for out number 1. So with 1 away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing the front runners by 3 games entering play today. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Santiago Espinal as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
Espinal.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and 33 driven in. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Espinal aboard here at first with nobody out. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Marcus Semien as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He'll try it again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
And it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis is there, one away. Up next, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kemp.
First pitch on its way. This is popped up. Espinal into foul territory. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
The right fielder, number 32.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Friendly Reyes stands in as he looks at a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The A's strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Racing back the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
George Springer the next to hit.
George.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Grichuk.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And there's out number 2. Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Canha, and their runners at the corners now. Lifted in the air out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
Now
a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Austin Allen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Laureano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ryu comes set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Striding in is Santiago Espinal as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 9.
Ready now is Danny Jansen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now back
to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. First pitch on the way.
Second baseman
Tony Kemp started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
Well, here's another look at it now. It was tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm still not totally sure. Maybe a tough decision for him here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Another one sent foul. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no. And stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The shortstop.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Franmil Reyes. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in next, Matt Olson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 0-1, here's the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. Drilled down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay not with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Mark Canha. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Putter low, 1-1. Line drive to center field. Springer is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
The designated hitter, Randall.
First offering.
Grichuk.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Now back.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Gurriel is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Ready with the 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the A's 1. Jordan Romano will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
The batter will be Austin Allen. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starters. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Chad Pinder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Elvis Andrus is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing, and he pops him up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Santiago Espinal. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now to the plate, here is Danny Jansen. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up is Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tag, and he is out at second.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Adam Kolarek enters here looking to get the final out before the George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. Jackson McClellan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The batter, the third baseman.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ballgame.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Next up, Franmil Reyes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Fouled away. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 22.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Mark Canha. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is